home field advantage and getting deals and stuff like that.
That's not true.
So I want you from here. So speak on that as far as getting deals because you know the labels are here.
That's not true. Like Nicki Minaj went out of New York City and got lit. 50 Cent went to LA. He was lit here with, you know, his music and shit like that, but he went to LA with Dre and them and Waka Flocka. You could just name it. Like, you know, most New York artists got lit outside of New York City before they got lit. I mean, they had names in New York City, but, you know, they went elsewhere to, you know, set up shop. So I don't believe that.
So I'm happy you say that because a lot of people think that when it comes to anything, music, fashion, that because y'all here, y'all automatically got the advantage.
It depends on like who you connected with. You just gotta have those connections, who you side with, you know what I mean? So like, let's say you a New York nigga and you connected with everybody in New York, then it's easier for you feel me? And there's New York niggas that right now that's trying to get their name up and they can't.
Is it easy to make those connections?
No, it's not. Because, you know, these celebrities got to take a liking to you. That's what it's about. You could get around anybody. Some niggas is dick riders. You know what I'm saying? Rap niggas see that, like, yeah, he just here. I ain't invite him here. What the fuck he doing here? You know what I'm saying? How this nigga calling my phone? I ain't get this nigga my number. Who gave this nigga my number? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas like that. You like, I can't fuck with this nigga right here.
So have you developed any relationships from doing a podcast?
I developed a lot of relationships off of my expert opinion. And I brought a lot of people to my expert opinion as well that my relationships I brought, you know what I'm saying? So like who I brought to the show? Smooth the Hustler, Trigger the Gambler, DR Period, I could keep going. I brought a lot of people over there, you know what I'm saying? Casa, Paul Kane. Shit. Dame Dash, Rowdy Rebel.
Major names.
Oh, shit. Like, I could keep going. Like,
I remember Uncasa from back in the day.
Uncasa, fire. He battled niggas. Shout out to Uncasa too. He one of my main characters too on Brooklyn Way too. He go crazy, man. If y'all know. Shout out to my brother.
Yeah, he has shouted us out real thoroughly. You know what I'm saying on the podcast, like and you know, because at one point, like you said, Philly was like coming up in the music side of it. You know what I'm saying? Like we always been like neighbors. You know what I'm saying in a way. So it's crazy, but being in this business, right? Like, cause you are a part of a podcast that has to like compete with the Joe Budden networks and this is.
I don't think we compete.
Not in the meaning numbers wise. Everybody trying to do the best numbers, do the most numbers.
I learned with this shit. You know what I mean? People gonna watch what they want to watch. It doesn't matter who's a co-host, you know what I'm saying? If you like Gillian Wallow, you gonna watch Gillian Wallow. If you like Mason Cam, you know it is what it is show, you gonna watch that. If you like My Expert Opinion, you gonna watch. Some people watch all that shit, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You like what you like. I watch all them shits. I watch everything.
Yeah,
so you know what I mean? I'm not a nigga just because I'm on My Expert Opinion. I'm not gonna watch that. Oh yeah, we gotta catch up with these. No nigga, like I like what everybody doing. I'm not no fucking hater. I'm not a nigga on the sideline like, oh, they winning and we over here. Nah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We come up with different strategies to make other people pay attention to our show more as well. Right. That's all. Run them numbers up to 1 million, man. Math high for shit, man. My Expert Opinion. Be outside. Oh yeah, I also got Bobby Kennedy up there. Shout out to my man Spinoza. He put that call into me. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was
Agent.
Yeah, that was a good one, you know what I mean? I'm chilling, shout to my man Spinoza. He put that call in, like, yo, Gat, you know what I mean? I run with Bobby Kennedy. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, man, I want to bring him to the shop. I'm like, all right, hold up. Let me call this nigga Math real quick, three-way. And I got Math on the three-way with Spinoza, and we made that happen, you know what I'm saying? And it was definitely a learning experience, you feel me?
I see you must be a thorough dude, man. Must be solid because a lot of people fuck with you.
Yeah, you know, once you a good nigga, like you a good nigga, bro, there's no way around that. It's a nigga, a good nigga, and it is what it is.
Right,
People
right.
gonna fuck with you, they gonna cater to you. They know when you capping. They know this nigga a lie. I can't get on the camera and lie and be a liar. I gotta speak what I feel, nigga. Or else I'm not getting on the camera talking. You know what I'm saying? Make myself look stupid.
And so, like a lot of our conversation been about, connections, networks.
It's about connections.
And so, like, somebody like Vlad, who is big in the space, and it seems like he has a lot of different interviews with different people, but then it seems like he got a lot of issues with people. Like,
Listen, he pay people.
Okay.
Once you like, you got the bag, niggas is pulling up. Niggas gotta pay their bills and shit. Niggas don't give a fuck. Like, niggas is gonna show up. You know what I mean? But, fuck Vlad. Vlad got on his platform, but shout out to Vlad too for, exploiting my name on his platform to millions of people. Good looking. My man Math was up there and he was like, yo, I got my man Gat Murder, one of my closest friends, you know what I mean? He's letting you know I'm his friend. He's letting you know that. And you like, whoa, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? Keep him out of trouble, you know what I mean? If he goes to court, like what the fuck are you talking about right now, you know what I'm saying? You could've went the route of, you know what, yeah, keep a nigga like that around you, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's your friend and he's riding with you, you know what I mean? Keep him, you went the negative route, you know what I'm saying? That made me feel a certain kind of way. Cause I met the dude, you know what I'm saying? We had him in the shop and we did an interview with him. So I'm like, all right, I kind of took a liking to him when I met him. I'm like, he seemed like a cool dude, like he showed a lot of love. But we went up there and did that. I said, fuck Vlad, you know what I mean? Fuck that.
So he just came out of nowhere.
Just flip on.
No, Mav, he said, yo, who you got over there now? And Mav said, yo, my good friend Gat Murder, Mecca, you know what I'm saying?
But I mean, what he said about you, like he didn't get that from somewhere else. He just
said it.
See,
And he didn't have that energy when you met him. Like,
Nah, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? It was cool, you know what I'm saying? So, but I ain't give a fuck, cause good looking for, cause I got a lot of followers off that shit, you know what I mean? Good looking Vlad, you know what I mean? Fuck you, but you know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of followers, and yo, you heard what Vlad said about you? I'm like, I don't give a fuck what Vlad said about me. Yeah, but good looking, we got my followers up there.
Yeah, so no, I understand that you don't look at it as competition, just to finish off where I was going, right? But I see that y'all keep a certain texture of the show, like you know what I'm saying? Like everybody has a certain way that they do this podcast and shit, you know what I'm saying? And y'all keep it, to me, like I go to the podcast because I love to see real hip hop energy. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I love about the show. The show is also good for the mind of the youth that don't really know where this shit started at. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
we definitely got to get more young niggas on the show too. We good? Yeah. So we definitely got to get more like young artists on the show. You know what I mean? Young crowd on the show. Get them in tune and shit with my expert opinion. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of OGs.
y'all got 900,000 motherfucking OGs.
I don't like to say, why chase that crowd? Y'all got your whole crowd. Like,
We not chasing the
It's
crowd. We just want everybody to be in tune with it. You know what I'm saying? Like
We don't call Matt on something. Don't leave us.
Yeah,
though.
so my whole thing is we keep the legends. The legends is our family, but you know what I mean? You want to be able to cater to all crowds, the young crowd. You want everybody watching you. At the end of the day, you don't want just one particular crowd watching you. You want everybody to tune in so they can learn. Like, oh, word, I had to go to that My Expert Opinion episode with Dutch, and I remember, niggas said this, and they can learn from that. You know what I'm saying? These podcasts, nah, hell no. Like podcast is like a dictionary. Like, you know what I'm saying? Rap.
Yeah.
Like, let me go study. You know what I mean? Before I rap about this and rap about that, let me see where this came from.
Because to me, he could have went the route of with the what's going on now. He chose that's why it fits, that My Expert Opinion fits, because it's like the guests that come on there are textured guests. You feel what I'm saying?
Like I said before, like, you know what I mean? I said this before. Like, the new generation to think Wu came from Pop Smoke.
Oh, right.
You know, so like, don't.
I did, but
Don't bite me. Don't bite me. I started that. I said that first. You know what I mean? I didn't be stealing shit, saying it. So the young crowd will hear Wu and think Pop Smoke.
right.
When you know, there's another Wu, which is Wu-Tang Clan. That's our generation.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
The younger generation, you know, like they wouldn't know that.
Right.
They'd be like, what? That Wu-Tang? What? That's Pop Smoke? And like, so if you're not doing your homework, you're gonna think Wu started with Pop Smoke. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Right.
But there's a Wu-Tang Clan,
Right.
which is the legends, you know what I mean? That cracked the door open for a lot of artists in New York City, you know what I mean?
Especially groups.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it was no group deep as Wu-Tang.
Yeah, no, it has.
Hell no. I seen them at a show one time at the Apollo. I was like, nah, them niggas crazy. I was there.
So Charlie Baltimore had to do. She did a single with Ghostface, so we had to go to,
Right.
you know, the Wu land, like
Yeah.
basically, like yeah, this shit is Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang is, they got Staten Island, don't get it twisted. They don't only got Staten Island, they got Jersey, they got Brooklyn. You know, a lot of Wu members is from Brooklyn, my niggas. They got Queens, they got Harlem. Wu-Tang is everywhere. Japan, they got country,
It was
states.
in Staten Island.
Wu-Tang is everywhere, son. They got kids, Wu-Tang kids, Young Dirty Bastard. You got, yo, son, that shit is tip.
I just seen the meme.
We was over there, like I had to go to the fucking projects where Ghostface be at, bro. And this shit was the
Stapleton.
yeah, like this shit was like I've never seen like this type of army type of vibe that came from like we in the fucking everybody's in the hallway of the projects and everybody's we step into the joint, we step into the room and everybody's moving like on some militant vibing to the music, but Ghost doing his part, they holding the nigga and shit like, you know, this shit was like a movie. Like,
Yeah, but
like,
see, not only that, in Wu-Tang Clan, they got different crews inside of Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
You had Shaheem, the rugged child, shout out to my nigga Shaheem.
yeah, I got a record out with him right now. on PD.
You got
Rugged Child.
Killer Army. You had Killer Priest. It's wild different, you know what I'm saying? Like
Sections.
yeah, in Wu-Tang, so that's what made that shit even more powerful, bro.
Cool. RZA from Brooklyn, right? Well, RZA and ODB.
ODB.
Is Jetta from Brooklyn too?
Jizza from Brooklyn. Genius.
Y'all got everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Brooklyn is like when you from Brooklyn is but so small though.
Yeah.
Like when you from Brooklyn, that shit small.
They say to us, they say we can fit Philly and Brooklyn like 4 times.
Yeah, but
compared to
when you from Brooklyn, like I'm from Brooklyn, my nigga. I used to walk from Bed-Stuy to Brownsville. I could walk to Bushwick. I could walk to Fort Greene. Like everything is walking distance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Brooklyn is but so small. Like, you know what I'm saying? Only place I ain't walking to is Coney Island. Coney Island, you gotta take that motherfucking train all the way to the last stop. Bay Ridge and those areas, you gotta take trains and shit. But like far as like Bed-Stuy, Brownsville, East New York, Bushwick, Canarsie, all that shit you know is walking distance.
So growing up in Brooklyn, what's your greatest hip hop memory in Brooklyn?
Ooh,
Tough one.
ooh. One of them or a couple?
You can do a couple.
When Jay-Z performed at the Barclays, I was there for that. That was legendary.
Okay.
That's
Hip
the
hop.
start of it.
Hip hop. Do the Spike Lee day count?
Absolutely.
Spike Lee, block parties, crazy, one of the best block parties ever in Brooklyn. What's another
You
one?
do them joints every
Oh,
day?
shout to my brother Mano. Mano got a day. That's my star comrade. Shout to my brother Mano. He got a motherfucking day now. Salute, big bad style. You know how he rock, nigga. It was a great turnout for Mano Day. Shout to Mano. What's another situation in Brooklyn? There's so many Brooklyn.
I got a lot.
It's kind of hard to narrow that.
Yeah, it's-
I mean, it could be some old shit that happened, like, you know what I mean, back in the day, seeing Biggie freestyle, seeing whoever, you know what I mean?
that was definitely iconic. I wasn't there for that one, but that was iconic. When they be having the concerts in Wingate High School, they be having a classic, you know what I mean, Big Daddy Kane, SWV, like everybody come out and rock at Wingate High School. There's a lot of shit go down in Brooklyn on the low, man.
What's that shit, Country House or something like that?
No, that's a high school. Wingate is a high school where like they be having a
Oh, it's a diner on Fort
It's a
Avenue.
diner,
Called what is it? The diner is a breakfast spot now.
you talking about on Manhattan Avenue?
Yeah.
Oh man, Kellogg's.
Not Kellogg. It's right.
That's Manhattan Avenue.
Right,
So
straight up Fulton. Straight up Fulton, and it's like if you coming past, all right, you come past like St. James, and then it's right there.
I ain't gonna hold you,
heard
bro.
Sue talking about that.
Yeah, everybody would
you
go
talking about this shit by Big Crib.
Yeah, exactly. Where Buck used to live at.
Okay, that's on Fulton and what is that? Washington.
Yeah, I think that shit.
It's by, if you talking about the one I'm talking about, that's the shit over there by Gates, like right there by Fulton and Fulton. That's Clinton area, Clinton Hills. That's what you talking about?
I just can't remember it, but I know that.
I ain't gonna lie, man, Brooklyn got wild official diners now, bro.
Yeah, see, I ain't.
Lit.
This was like Carl Thomas used to go to this joint and shit like that. It was like in Brooklyn, it was always that way where you would, like I said, walking down the street saying Erica Badu and all that type of shit downtown in Brooklyn fucked me up. So you being on the other side of that and seeing all of these artists riding past and sliding through,